Hey, hello, good morning. Sorry, I didn't want to wait. I just want to get right into it. Welcome to the stream. Hey. I do want to apologize for Friday. Certain things came up and I could not go live, but that's okay. Everything's been taken care of. That's behind us. I hope you guys had a good weekend entirely. I think I also skipped yesterday because I actually was so exhausted from the weekend that I slept in. Yikes. Welcome to the stream, the Backrooms level, and Luca draws. It is currently 9 p.m. Greetings. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I didn't want to like wait any longer because it's, it's been a while, It's been, what, about 5 days since I last streamed? A little bit too long, to be honest. I don't want to go back to those long gaps. It actually kind of makes me anxious. Nighttime for everyone else except for me. Yeah, I need to close this program. Okay. Well, hey, we're gonna draw Saga this morning because this is the character I wanted to draw on Friday, but I couldn't. So I'm just gonna pick up with the subject from there. It's afternoon for Lucas draws, I see. For those that it's actually, we all know that time zones are different. Like, what's the temperature around you guys? Like, for me, it's getting cooler out. So I'm gonna have to, like, go out with sweaters and light coats. I should say light jackets. So, like, how do you dress for the weather where you are? Greetings from Thailand, if I haven't said it before. Okay. Oh, since you're in Thailand, it would be, is it the monsoon season? Or am I mistaken? Currently cloudy, expected to rain around 10 p.m. So in about an hour it's going to rain. Speaking of 10 p.m., I think it's going to rain tonight for me as well. Not sure if it will though. There's a higher chance of raining tomorrow. But it rained yesterday even though it said it wasn't going to, so anything can go. believe she has more hair than this, but she has straight hair. Trust me, it rained for you don't know how many days, and you think 5 or 6 days in a row. 2 days it was flooded. Yikes. It gets like that over here, but between the end of August to sometimes mid-October, that's what we call the hurricane season. Even though I live north, it can still hit me, and we can get flooding up here as well. But the thing is, when we get flooded, it usually happens in a day. In a day's time. That's how fast the storm moves. Sometimes in a... I think the last time was really bad. The flooding was all in one night. Yeah. There were years where it was so bad that the subway system was unusable. Because the entire... let's see... The platform was flooded with water, which means the train rails were completely washed out. The stairs are often a waterfall as well. That's how it gets insane when it comes to flooding here in the city. Thankfully, those are often rare and at certain times of the year, so you don't have to worry about it too much. A sweet little bunny. Hello, Dharma. Oh, you were born during a flood. Ooh, that sounds dicey. Yikes. Mom sounds like a hero. She endured that, man. I think the ears are a bit too... wrong place. Flooded a lot over here, yeah. Where are the others? They're not here yet. It's just the 3 of us. Wait, 4 of us, excuse me. I can't count today. Ooh. It's just small groups of peeps. Which is fine. I think a lot of people prefer like these small chats where we can be as intimate as possible, be silly with each other, stuff like that. That's a charm that's often lost with growing channels, especially those that grow so big that you can't do that anymore. Even though the content creator tries their best to keep that type of interaction with their audience, it gets too tough, and it's kind of like it's a little bit heartbreaking because at some point you do actually miss that intimacy of when you were small. Well, I never really experienced flood because in my place it barely rains. Oh, lucky. Like one time it rained so much, water dripped from the roof. What are floods? Floods are when it rains so much, the streets are just covered in water. Basically a river. Yeah, basically, imagine a swimming pool in the middle of a city, or a town, or a village. Because floods can happen in those places too. Just imagine that a river suddenly popped up in the middle of your street. That's a flood. Yes, exactly. I understand that, Dharma, you live in a desert, or at least in a landlocked area. So it's understandable that you don't experience heavy rains. Just make sure I get this single part right. Okay. Do you mind explaining her, Sarah? She is cute. Ah, okay. So, this is Saga. She is a 6-star dog vanguard. She is a traveling monk. And what makes her so popular is that her skill 2 activates every time you click it. And you can click it about 3 times at a time. And every time you do that, she shouts a food item. So she would say aborage or gohan. Because that's how hungry she is. She is, despite the fact that she has this meditation to keep her hunger under control, she still screams those food items because of how hungry she is. She's also one of the strongest vanguards in the game, considering how she has an ability to instant kill enemies who have been critically wounded. And that in itself recovers SP to whoever does it. Oh yeah, Gohan is Japanese for meal or rice. That's what that means. So, that's the joke. The joke is that she's hungry. She's a hungry dog. And that she shouts really loudly. Oh, did you hear about the flood in Dubai? Yes, I heard that that's entirely man-made though because of their cloud system. They had a cloud, basically a cloud machine system that helps bring rain to the region, but it malfunctioned and caused flooding in that area. Yeah. This is why certain things should be just left to nature. Yeah, that looks right. Let me add to my I've known too much death list. Ugh. You also have a friend named Saga. Ooh. That's Saga is a cool name to have, isn't it? Okay, I also want to make note of her marking on her head. Let's not forget that. There we go. I actually do want to draw in her robe a bit. This vignette. Maybe just the collar of it. Am I off tomorrow? Tomorrow? No, I'm here. Let's see, tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, I'm here Wednesday. I'm off on Thursday. That's where I'm off. Trust me, you've seen it get hit with a full-blown fire hydrant. Ouch. Ooh. Do you mean like a teenager? That sounds painful. Oh my gosh. I remember that show. Oh, that show. Wait, was it the same show? Oh man, this was back when I used to live with my dad. There was a show on television called either 100 Ways to Die or Stupid Ways to Die. I don't quite remember the name of it. But, yeah, I remember one where... Oh gosh. This is, yeah, I think it was Stupid Ways to Die. It didn't have a number. There was this guy who was I think he was a reverend. He was trying to get his audio to work on a microphone. And it kept, like, screeching. So what he did was that he cut off the grounder on the cable. And then the next time he used the microphone, he electrocuted himself to death. Because you're not supposed to cut off the grounder on an electronic device. The whole point of that grounder is that it grounds the electricity so you don't get shocked to death. Oh, it was airborne and it hit him in the head. Oh my god. 1,000 Ways to Die. Oh gosh. That sounds like a horrible accident. Okay. Also, I'm also reminded from that same show that I watched, this other guy, he was watching young girls. I think there were college students. I don't quite remember. They were college students. He was just being a pervert and just ogling them. And he got nailed in the temple by the hammer throw. Yeah, the hammer throw, the thing. Why is it... The hammer from the hammer throw events. You know what I mean. From the Olympic event. Where you have to, like, swing your body around so that you chuck this, ball. And it nailed him right in the temple, and he, like, instantly died because it crushed his brain in such a way that it was not recoverable. I know that's a morbid idea that I'm putting into your heads, but it's... Oh, yeah. You know what the funny thing is about American... Yeah, okay, so it's the same show, 1,000 Ways to Die. Like, American shows are graphic, even for public viewing. Like, it's actually pretty graphic, but the things you can't say on American television is often ridiculous. Like, I was watching a show with my dad. It's called Chicago Fire. So it follows firefighters in Chicago, their daily lives as a firefighter. That show will depict... Yeah, it's the hammer throw. That show will depict actual burnt corpses, severed fingers, missing limbs, in graphic depiction, but you can't say ball busting. It's not a horror show. A Thousand Ways to Die is a... I guess it's more of a documentary thing, but if you find these things horrible, which you should, it is essentially a horror show. Because of how graphic it is. I mean, given... the thing is, like, A Thousand Ways to Die, they don't actually show you how those people died. Because, you know, you can't film everything, but they do report those things. And they do their best to reenact it, but you can't show things that are way too graphic. I don't know where the line is. The line is often blurred here in the States. When it comes to, like, graphic things like that. It's pretty bad. Started in 2008 and 2012 based on real deaths. Yes, that's what that show was. It's so morbid. It's not even October yet. Why are we talking about, like, this morbid stuff? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, watching Chicago Fire, you would think it'd be like, oh, it's just watching firefighters, but then you realize that, oh, firefighters actually witness death too, and it's probably not a good show to watch if you don't want to watch things about death. Okay, I'm done with the primary. Let's see. Read the Midnight Library and some self-help book right now. I've gone back to reading. So good to read again. Or it's actually more like it's great to have time to read again. It's a bit too. Is that show you show how you die in different ways? A Thousand Ways to Die is essentially a show about real deaths that have happened. Whether they're accidental, accidental, purposeful, and coincidental, like bad place, bad timing. There's also intentional. But I think, no, actually intentional would not be the one they would show. Yeah. It's, if you don't like that type of stuff, if you're squeamish, don't engage. I don't want to hear a bad thing that I can imagine that'll hunt me all the time. Yes, let's just change topics because now I'm getting a bit nervous. Because the last thing that Backrooms mentioned was decapitation, and that reminds me of a wrestler who got decapitated in the ring, and I don't want to think about that anymore, okay? Ooh, okay. Anyways, yeah. What's my favorite food? My favorite food is... maybe I should make it more specific. My favorite food... I do like spicy food, but I like creamy foods. My favorite food is creamy. So I like ice cream, I like cheesecakes, I like fudgy brownies. Texture is kind of important to me, but flavor is more important to me. I don't hate spicy food, but I only have a certain tolerance about it. Let's see what else is there. Yours is a red apple? I do like red apples. I like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. I like Miniola, which is a type of tangelo. The Miniola is a crossbreed of tangerine and orange. I also like clementines, but I'm not so much of a big fruit eater. I prefer meat and vegetables. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You know, when you think about it, your favorite foods are not the foods you eat all the time, it's the foods you eat so rarely. Which is why one of my favorite foods is pizza, because I don't eat it that much. Classic? Yes. Also, I also like, actually, I'm gonna have a hot take. Bagels used to be my favorite food, but it's not anymore. Especially since I had to endure braces. So, bagels are off the favorites list. Let's see, what else is... What else is my favorite food? Tuna steak would be my favorite food. I like shrimp, but I don't like crab. I don't like crab and I don't like lobster. They're not my favorite. Even though I eat them incredibly rarely, I don't like them because the idea of breaking open the shell just to eat it is not appealing to me. But then again, I do like soft shell crab because I don't have to break anything. What else is there? I do like natto, if you guys know what that is. Fermented soybean, but the actual bean itself. It's in the that sticky residue that's in. I like that. I like that more than I thought I would. Because I've heard opinions about it, like it's tangy, it's gross, the texture's too sticky. But yeah, natto is a Japanese prepared soybean, so it's fermented. But it's because it's fermented, it has like a tangy taste. Like the tanginess is more pungent than Greek yogurt. You always want to try it? Yeah, you should definitely try it. I would recommend stirring it with soy sauce and mustard. That's what makes it taste the best. But it really is a bit troublesome to eat. Even if you're as careful as me, you're still gonna get it all over your face because the stringiness of the beans is gonna get all over the place. Even the most careful eater will become a messy eater. I don't know about it well, it's just I don't like slimy foods. I mean, that's understandable. But sometimes there's certain slimy foods that are really good, like aloe vera. Have you ever had aloe vera? It's slimy too, but if you mix it with like let's say grapes, then it's not so bad. Grapes and like perhaps a little bit of sugar, because aloe vera doesn't taste that great on its own. It needs to be combined with certain things, or it has to be diluted into water. How does Natto taste? Well, it does taste salty because it is soybean that's been fermented. It's, if I had to be honest, I think it's a bit bland. That's why you need the soy sauce and the mustard. But it's not that bad. It does create a meal in a pinch. What? Sorry? I want to taste that plant too. Which, oh, you want to taste aloe vera? Is that it? You regularly get an aloe vera drink. Ah, welcome to the, welcome to the stream. Yeah, aloe vera. It's good for your skin and it's good for your intestines. In moderation, I have to say, because there are people who are allergic to aloe vera. Also, aloe vera can irritate your stomach, so sometimes the benefits, sometimes the cons can outweigh the pros. Aloe vera is great for many things. It's great for burnt skin, sunburnt skin. It's good for your hair. It's good for your digestion. But, like I said, it's only good in moderation. It kind of needs to be stirred with other things so that it's not as harsh on your body. Because there is it has a type of cellulose compound that's cannot be digested or cannot be absorbed. Right now, Shaggy vs. Joker exists now. Never actually eaten it. Okay. Shaggy vs. Joker. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, when you said Shaggy vs. Joker, I thought you meant the, multiverses game. There's a juice called aloe fruit, so you drink it before it has aloe. Oh, okay. Is that good for hair? That is good for hair. I like the smell. Okay. No? So, I'm guessing you mean the, television show, which is unfortunate. I think I want to draw that color. Why is he zoomed in? Zoomed in. Much better. I think we were talking about fruits, plants. What else was there? Actually, let's move on to plants. Since I'm trying to make a habit eating more bok choy, which is really good. I have a new appreciation for bok choy since I'm the one that's cooking it. I appreciate how fast it cooks. So I'm eating bok choy, I'm eating lettuce. like a spring mix. I'm eating broccoli, Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, of course onions and garlic, jalapeno peppers. What else is there? I recently made a sofrito, which I'll explain in a moment. I'll explain what that is in a moment. Neck's a bit long. Well, her neck is actually long. Look at the reference. Look at her reference and say that it's long. Let's see there. The thing is, when it comes to specifically drawing women, sometimes having a long, slender neck is not a bad thing. Oftentimes, the neck is the most exaggerated part of a woman's portrait. And exaggerating art is kind of also important because you want to make, well, for one thing, make your art stand out, but to emphasize the part you find the most beautiful. And people believe that a woman's neck is very beautiful, but considering how slender and long it can appear in real life. Right. Lost my train of thought there. I wanted to explain what a sofrito is. It is, well, it's part of Dominican and Puerto Rican culture, but both countries do it differently. I'm using the Dominican recipe, which is cilantro, culantro, garlic, ají dulce peppers, cubanelle peppers, and I believe that's it. Oh, and tomatoes. So what that is technically it's a marinade just based off of just only vegetables. It's very good, it's very flavorful, and it tastes delicious with chicken and fish. So the longer the neck, the more beautiful she is, but not too long. Yes, that's correct. I would like to make an example of how fashion models are drawn. Fashion models are often drawn to be extremely tall, even though there's no person who is that tall. They are often depicted with long limbs, long necks, long fingers, but it's just to accentuate the clothes that the person is wearing, because the artist is essentially using that figure as a, well, I know I say model, but more like a hanger, a mannequin for their clothing. But there are artists who accentuate the neck to show just how it's not just beauty, it's also a sense of frailty. Like you want to protect this person because their neck is so small they can't protect themselves. It's a strange biological response in the human brain. Especially that response is triggered in men who tend to have thicker necks. They want to have that kinship protection ability in their head gets activated. Also see Bayonetta. Ah, yes. Bayonetta is an extreme case with her very long legs and her very long arms. I think someone once said that Bayonetta is essentially 9 feet tall, even with the heels. Without the heels? I don't quite remember. But she's a very tall woman. But she also has a long, slender neck, which is why the artist gives her these high collar outfits. Like the One Piece characters. Yes, exactly. The characters in One Piece. Sometimes art is essentially like lying about what your subject actually looks like. Because you want to bring out the best of their abilities. Also, like, caricatures are the same way. Caricatures are just the extreme example of what I'm talking about. Where caricatures have, like, extremely big noses, extremely big ears, a really big chin, sometimes a really big head, really tiny eyes, stuff like that. Those are done to essentially mock the subject, not so much as to make them beautiful. But it's also like, it's like harmless fun. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Arknights, because the song is playing. This is the, tragedy song, which is played almost too often, in my opinion. I'm also thinking about upcoming events in Arknights. I believe, let's see, currently we're in the Originium Dust rerun, which I'm thinking it's gonna end in pretty soon. And what's coming after that, I think, is Ascalon. A character that looks cool, but I'm going to skip her. I'm not going to be rolling for her because there's another limited banner right after her. Which is incredible. These anniversary banners are coming out faster and faster, I think. Of course, because it's global, there's a chance that's going to get rearranged. Because they do that sometimes with the schedule. Skip this. You know what's interesting? I realized that September is ending soon, and I feel like it started not too long ago. Maybe time is flying faster than I think it is. Or perhaps I had so much to do this month that I didn't realize that it was ending so soon. Let me check my calendar real fast. Yeah, September ends literally next Monday. Oh. Then I had things to do in October as well. I want to go to the chat's kind of quiet because Mr. Burrell and Alvin, you're not here. Yeah, like 5 days has already since September 1st. Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it? Also, the chat is kind of quiet because of my main trio are not here. But that's fine. People are busy and all that, but going back to September being almost over, it's just crazy. Because I feel like things have slowed down for me, which means I had more time to do other things, but I forget that that first week of September, I was just not here entirely. And that was not a vacation for me at all. After 2020, the time just passed so fast. Oh, you're right. I think that's why people believe that way, because we had that whole year of everything just slowing down dramatically. That normal productive time for everybody just feels incredibly fast now. But that's not really the case. It's all subjective. Because everyone around me says that time is flying by, but there are times where I think that time is slowing down. And I feel that way is because I do things so efficiently that I have time to spare. Not that we're like 9 months in, 3 months left. Yeah, true. But time flies for some people, which means that you're very busy. And time slows down for other people, which means you're time efficient. Wow, you know the day? Was that the day? I thought it was the 10th of March. No, the 10th of March is when I decided to stay in. Yeah, it was the 10th of March. For me, it was definitely the 3rd for some people. I think there's just some parts of my country that was kind of slow to act, so it may have changed depending on where you lived in the world. Fix this line. There we go. You know what's funny? When I first talked about my... I had a stream where I talked about getting vaccinated for that disease, and I got noted by YouTube about the disease that shall not be named. Thankfully, I'm not monetized, so I didn't get demonetized for it, but it's just funny how that happened. Oh hey Menatsu, I didn't see you come in. I guess you were lurking up until you said hi? how I should do this. You didn't really talk until now. Liminal spaces became a thing now. Became a thing now? Liminal spaces have always existed. I think it became quote-unquote a thing now is because people started noticing them. I think liminal spaces were actually more of a thing back in 2020, but for some reason today people are having some type of strange creep factor or nostalgia for them. Yeah, true, exactly. I remember watching a Markiplier about liminal spaces and how he said, oh, this is supposed to invoke a fear in you. I'm like, bro, this was literally like 4 years ago. Or it's more like how these spaces would be if you were to visit them like late at night after everyone has gone home. And like it's just barren. Because that's how it is when there's nobody around. Empty malls with music, God, I would be scared and happy. I wouldn't. I would be like, I want to go home. Normally I would draw by now, but my head has been feeling like shite for 3 days now. Ooh. Are you coming down with something or are you just tired? Shaking my whole desktop. This sketching here. Oh, my microphone, don't shake, please. Thank you. Also, I just like to say, like, it's that time of the year where people are getting sick again because of seasonal changes, either due to hay fever or just, well, here and specifically being cold and flu season. And not to mention that disease is going around again. It's more contagious than ever. I'm not saying you should get vaccinated. I'm saying you gotta be careful. If you see people coughing, cover your mouth. Because they're not going to. It's pretty disgusting. You literally did, so, no. You've been trying to sleep it off, but honestly it's not working. Maybe take a quick nap. It would help. I don't know if sleeping would help if sleeping is something you already tried. Maybe you just need some Tylenol. Or some type of aspirin. Playing some relaxing game maybe, or listen to lo-fi. Ah, really listen to lo-fi. I mean, there is a lo-fi player in the Discord. Or you can just listen to any lo-fi music on YouTube. Or Spotify. Whatever choice there's lots of choices out there, basically, is what I'm saying. This is a rain sound that works for you. Ah. So what else helps with headaches? Forgot the technique. Oh yeah, drinking water does help with headaches as well. It also helps with energy management and hunger. Welcome back, Luca. Oh, is it 10 p.m. for you now? That means... Yeah, it's almost 11 a.m. for me. It's not raining? So it's supposed to rain at 10, but it didn't rain yet. You know what? It cleared faster than you expected. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying I had days where it's like, oh, it's not gonna rain today, and then it rained. Granted, it rained for like 10 minutes, but it still rained. So I don't know. Weather can be finicky sometimes. Stop? Okay. I once had a weather report where it's like, oh, it's gonna rain really soon, it's gonna rain really soon, and the cloud that was supposed to rain on us just passed us right by. No rain at all. Yep. That's just how it is. I have to zoom in for this. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. Actually, I'll keep zoomed out for a moment. Sometimes it's the opposite. Yep. Sometimes it's the opposite. Chiang Mai is currently having its time of rain. Oh, is that the region you're straight 70% there? So that's the region that's close to you or next to you? Which is it? How close it is to you? Because I have rainstorms like that where it just rains in one part of the city and not my part of the city. Because essentially, like, let's say the rainstorm is coming from the south. So it's raining, and by the time it reaches me, it's gone. That's how it is sometimes. You're in Bangkok? Central Bangkok. So it's north of you, okay. So they're getting the worst of it. Hoping... Oh, cool. The sun's coming out. I'm... That I was hoping it doesn't rain right now because I want to... Well, not now, obviously, because I'm busy now. I don't want it to rain in about an hour because I have to step out in an hour. You're going there real quick. Oh boy. Thank you for telling me your location. It's alright. Yeah, exactly. Bangkok is pretty big. Plus, you don't even know what the back rooms even looks like. You'll find out eventually. Oh no. Stuck. He might check every doors. Yes, because the back rooms. The back rooms has many doors. Good luck finding that. You might want to lock up your doors. Oh, back. Pushes a bit back. I also want to push this up. BRB. You're pirating a video. Okay. Hey, young you are late. Well, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I mean, Dharma, if he's privating a video, then is it really private? Just saying. Still looking to my window. Yes, Dharma, I'm watching you. Gosh, why does every time I see car, you think of mountain? Car? Oh, you mean scars? Or do you mean actual cars? Probably because Mountain has the worst scars. We're 8 subs away. Oh my gosh. Let's not jinx it. Because you know how people are. People can be so mean when it comes to that. That sort of thing. 8. That means I have 92 now? Cats. Oh, every time you see cats, you think of mountain. Ah, okay. Let me see if anything has changed. Nope, still says 92. Make that wider. It has big eyes. On the side. What? Force some 8 people right now. I'm not gonna force people to subscribe to me. That's ridiculous. You can't go on like this anymore. You'll get some alt accounts BRB. Congratulations. Guys, you're being ridiculous. Where's Mr. Bro? I don't know. They're probably busy. All enough. It's probably in class. It is that time of year, you know. You're spamming the confetti. It's not 100 yet. What am I typing? I don't know. Here is not here yet. Yeah, my 100 subscribers are not here yet. Done. Oh, brother. You're now at 95? Wow. Is this how it's going to be? Oh my gosh. Five more to go. That's like the number of fingers on one hand. Yeah. Maybe we should blackmail people to sub you. I don't know about that, folks. That's a little bit too far. I mean, if if you're adamant about that, you can just share the channel. Share the channel to the social, share the video. I don't know. I think liking helps people find me. Also, commenting when the stream's over helps people find me. What else helps people find me? I think my shorts help people find me. So I'm doing my part. Since you're this close, you are now obligated to change the title slightly. Change the title slightly. I'm gonna go back and check. Yeah, it says 95. Of course. This for sharing the video. Hi, Black Taurus Warrior. Welcome to the stream. Everybody's being silly. It's coming. Why did I not get an alert as the people who subscribe? I usually get an alert. I'm gonna check at the back end here. Studio. Let's see. See all recent subscribers. Last 90 days. So it won't show me today? Maybe lifetime? Nope. It won't show me yet, so I need it to be updated first. How's it going? Apparently I'm really close to 100 subscribers on YouTube. People are freaking out because I'm that close. To be fair, I kind of found you through the shoe speed paint short. Oh, cool. I'm glad you liked that because I thought I botched it, but I guess it turned out pretty well. If it got a lot, well, it got a lot of views. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my highest viewed images, and I believe I released it right around the time Shoe came out. Let's see, it was the Shoe short, but I also released the speed paint as an actual video. That was the slower version. I forgot when you joined in, but stream first recommend page was in the feet stream. Aha! Just told everyone why you came. My most popular shorts is called Horns. I think you mean Thorns. You shouldn't say horns. No, shorts. Viewed by... So my most viewed shorts is the Structural Torso. Then comes my OC Arya. Then Exia. Then Ramil. That's my other OC. Warfarin. Why is this shoe not showing up? That's strange. It should be here. Let's go back to date. I don't think YouTube's backend's very good. Yeah, 459 views. So if I sort by views, it does not show up. That should be the second most viewed one. What? Tutorial what now? What was I talking about? Oh, the feet stream? Yeah, I had a stream where I drew feet. Because, it's called... Why is this thing cutting off? Study with Seraphinae, Structural Foot. This was from August 16th, 2024. You know what? We should make stream clips for the sake of supporting. I mean, it's allowed. I allowed it. I believe I did. Let's see if that's enabled. I usually don't touch my customizations too much. Because I'm never sure about those things. Top users, customization, live reactions, slow-mo, that's not it. Oh wait, I think this is after the stream ends. It gives me more customization features. No on that one. Yeah, you are allowed to flip the streams. Let's go to this one for a second. You see the settings. Whoops. Let's view it on YouTube. There we go. So if I go to, yeah, its clip is enabled. So it's after the stream ends that you can clip it. And that's a setting that's always on, I believe. So I don't mess with it at all. I have thought about like going back to my streams, clipping something out and putting it as a short. But I often forget and I don't know what I wanted to clip to begin with. Maybe some words of wisdom, maybe some advice, I don't know. But if you see anything worth clipping, you can do that. Alright, Dharma, have a good night. Sleep well and sleep comfortably. I should open this up. Keep going. 5 to go. Good night, Dharma. Good night. You're gonna do the opposite. Let's see. Make some changes here. Ah. What's going on? I just looked down for a moment. I'm at 96, 97. Oh, welcome to the stream, Rory Pupper. It's Saga. This character's called Saga. She's a doggo character from Arknights. She's a vanguard in Arknights. She's one of the strongest vanguards in the game. This is not an OC. This is fan art, basically. I'm just confused as to what's happening, because I'm not privy to what's happening right now. Oh, I'm at 97, okay. I'm at 97 subs, okay. Oh boy. So, maybe by either tomorrow or Friday, I can do a celebration stream. Can I play this song? Yeah, I can play this song, that's fine. I think this song's appropriate because it's called Becoming a Star. That's what's happening to me right now, I guess. Like I said, Sarah, you are now obligated to slightly change the stream name. Slightly change it. Let's see. Stream title? Alright, titles has been changed. Should be able to see it. Well, at least see it at the end of the stream, maybe. Oh, they changed? Nope. I guess I'll change it tomorrow. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I should have auto-refreshed. There we go. No, that's not what I named it. I said nearly 100 subs. But like I said, people can be a bit cruel and like put a wrench in that. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've seen it happen before. Where people have announced that they're nearly at something and then the rug gets pulled from right out of them. Right beneath them. Hello, YouTube viewers. We're so close, chat. You can't breathe. Breathe, John, please. You gotta breathe, bruh. Interesting about this thing. Not. Just gonna add that in. It's bugging me. Yes, please breathe. Why am I so nonchalant to a point where someone says something messed up till the point where it has gore? The only thing I'll answer is, alright. It's because you've desensitized yourself to that type of stuff. Don't normalize weird things. That's why I don't follow those type of things. You don't want to desensitize yourself to certain things. I also believe it's called emotional blunting. Don't do that. I know it's a means of self-preservation, especially for your mental state. That's how the human brain works, to help you stay sane, but sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe not. What am I painting her hair? Since I have plenty of time now. Does emotional blunting involve blunt objects? No. Emotional blunting is a type of mental state, or mental and emotional state, in which you essentially keep people at bay or keep certain things at bay to a point where you can't connect with them on an emotional level. Like, you can't bond with someone if you're emotionally blunted, because you always keep them at bay in an attempt to protect yourself. Personally speaking, I have experienced this. Like, I've been hurt before by many people, so I am a bit emotionally blunted when it comes to certain people. I am working towards bringing down that wall, but I still want to protect my feelings, you know? So basically numb to both positive and negative stuff. Yes, that's what that means. You can have someone who is more than happy to see you, but you have no reaction to it. Because it comes to a point where I guess it's that anime thing where it seems like you're aloof or you're cold. I think that's where kudere comes from, where you're just emotionally cold, but it's not always intentional. Sometimes it's like trauma based. Sometimes it's mostly trauma based. Sometimes it's just like I just have a bad feeling about this person, so I don't want to connect. Or I wish to not connect to this person at all because I just don't like them. So it could be many factors. That's a reason why people do that. Yeah, you can't emotionally connect with someone when they're hit by a blunt object and is now unconscious on the floor. Thanks, Karatsu, for bringing that sense of levity into this conversation. Oh, my button got stuck. There we go. Kudere girls are the best. Yeah, they're pretty good. Like, I think the best ones are the ones that are accurately written. Like, oh gosh, her name escapes me because I haven't seen her in a long time. The knight, she's not a knight. Is she a knight? The knight girl from, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Like, she's a kudere, but she's actually rather emotional towards her friends, but it's in a very subtle way. I feel that she's a bit more guarded with her emotions and very specific with who she shares her emotions with. And I think she's willing to share her emotional state with Belle, but she doesn't get the chance to do it because she's often away from him. Why is my button keep getting stuck? I know this thing's old, but it's not that old. Weather has been updated since you think it will still be the opposite. Rainy conditions between 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. and the thunderstorm expected at 1 a.m. Got it. Hopefully it doesn't actually rain, as you and your dad need to go during midnight. Ah. Well, by then, I would have signed off anyway, since I have about 20 minutes left. I'm just, I technically finished like a half hour ago. Like, I'm sorry, I technically finished at 11:30, but I wanted to do more. I usually end at noon Eastern Standard Time. But I kind of want to stick around for you guys. Also, more for myself. I'm sorry to say that in a selfish way, but I did start this channel for me, and you guys are the absolute bonus that I got out of doing this. Buying ice cream at McDonald's? Oh man, that's something I haven't done forever, but I've had better ice cream in other places. That's why. And now that I'm thinking about it, when was my first live stream? It felt like a long time ago. My first live stream was back in June of last year. Okay, seems like a track. I guess you'll update in the comments when the stream ends. Okay, thank you. Unless you realize, ooh. Doesn't it suck when the machine breaks? I think, what? Okay, hold on. In regards to McDonald's, what's worse? The machine breaking down or the machine never being cleaned? Which is worse? Never being cleaned? But that's the thing, how often do they clean it? They're supposed to clean it like every day. Yeah, it has to be cleaned. But there are like times where the machine breaks because it hasn't been cleaned. It's like, ugh. At least that happens here, which is really gross. Oh, like, it breaks down because it was clogged with stuff that wasn't cleaned out properly. Bruh. June 9th? Was that my debut? Yeah, it was last year, last June. So about last summer-ish when I debuted. What's up? Man, back when I first started streaming, I didn't know what to do. So I started out with Phantom because I knew I was technically invisible at the time. So it made sense to start with a character whose name is Phantom. And I did that as a color, and I realized how slow I was painting him. Because I was using a technique that I don't often use, and that was a mistake. So that's why I opt to not do that again. And I went back to just these sketches. Which in itself isn't bad, but I needed a way to make use of the time I have. Especially this year, considering all the challenges I've encountered. Make her hair shiny. I can do that with the other brush. You don't care if the machine breaks down, just as long as you get ice cream from Burger King or Wendy's. As soon as they clean it every day. You don't trust that judgment, though. You still remember that one song that was about the ice cream machine? That one song that was about the ice cream machine. I can't say I recall. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things I don't remember because I've been so busy. I don't have the chance to remember things. I don't know if anyone understands what I mean by that. Like, I don't get the chance to remember certain things. Welcome to McDonald's. What do you want to get? Can I get an Oreo McFlurry? I vaguely remember. Is it on YouTube? Maybe I can listen to it later. Sarah, do you have any plans for drawing characters or anyone from other media? Yes, actually. I have been thinking about drawing characters from Zenless Zone Zero. I have drawn before. I don't think it was on stream. I don't quite remember. I've drawn some characters from Eversoul, but I stopped playing that game a while ago, mostly because it was just very boring. I'm willing to draw other characters because practice. I'll draw anything for the sake of practice. I just want to get better at drawing. Just as long as it's like it's appropriate for my stream. Oh, Lycan? Oh man, I do want to draw Lycan. Lycan feels like one of those characters that like really escapes me, especially in game, because that's the character I wanted as my beginner character, but I got spooked by Grace. So I had to build around Grace. Because I had this stupid notion where whatever character I get in a gacha game that I play, I have to build around that high-ranked character. So I have a pretty strong electric team because of her. Yeah. I'm not the only one who really want to Lycan. Like, Wooly from Wooly Versus and also Castle Super Beast really wanted Lycan because he's basically a fighting game character when you think about it. The way he fights is basically like a fighting game character. But he didn't like the odds of getting him, so he had to like keep it as a dream. Point of the stream where I take a look at my stuff. I have 99 subs now. Are you serious? Holy cow. Well, you know what that means. Celebration stream possibly tomorrow. Hopefully just one more and I can do it tomorrow and it'll be cool. I can finally draw the cake. Wow, Saga. You don't mind fan art of your bunny character? Yeah, I don't mind it either. Like, there has been streams where I drew my bunny character as a slime. I've drawn my bunny character. I've drawn her altar, which I should draw again sometime soon. I have drawn my own OCs on stream as well. If you're curious about those, you can just go back. I think I named those specifically. I should organize my playlist a bit better. Playing my playlist needs a bit more organization. Yeah. I have time-lapse, drawing files, the Atelier. I don't know. Would that make sense to separate fan art from my OC stuff? Oh. One more sub. No way. I'm gonna hit refresh. Oh snap! I gotta change the title. Thank you. Yeah, my playlist is pretty random. I should organize it a lot better. Oh my gosh! I changed the title of my live stream. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my goodness. I can't stop smiling. I'm at 100 subs. W in the chat. I'm here to screenshot this win. Oh my goodness. You know what? I need to make a note of this here, right here in a Saga. Okay. I gotta. Don't cry. Okay. Save her. Thank you all for subscribing to me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me. I can't stop smiling either. And it was this stream that did it too. Gosh. Oh man, I can't wait to tell tell the rest of the Discord and my private Discord, like, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. 8 minutes left. Thank you so much for subscribing. I didn't think I'd get this far. It has been a year. Well, it has been more than a year. About a year some change, as the folks would say. We did it. Like, I really couldn't do this without you, honestly. Like, you guys are the best. You got me to 100 within a year and 3 months. That's pretty fast considering. I didn't have much promotion other than myself and YouTube. I've been the one promoting myself on social media and YouTube, and it's been incredible. We could use more people, yeah, I would agree. But again, I'm still relatively small in comparison to the entire scope of YouTube. But as time progresses, as I'm much more consistent now, which thankfully it is, I am going to be more consistent now because the other thing I had to take care of has slowed down significantly. And I will be able to dedicate more time to this and more time to my offline drawing. I really should be uploading that too to my socials because I don't know how people feel about my studies regarding traditional art. I do traditional art studies, which helps me here with my digital art studies. Yeah, but you're doing a good job. Thank you. You know what? Whenever people start streaming or start doing anything, they have no clue what they're doing. So they kind of follow certain aspects of more successful streamers. So I think me doing the whole thumbnail thing helped. The shorts thing helped. Excuse me. Just improving my art in general. Because I don't think my art was this good like a few years back, to be honest. So I am improving in all aspects of all aspects of my life. I couldn't be happier. Let's actually get this one off the screen. There we go. I'm gonna put this on Twitter and Threads. I think those are my favorite platforms. It's not the only ones I use. I also use Artfol, I use BlueSky, but those are small in comparison to Twitter and Threads. So be sure to look out for that. Actually, maybe I can post it now on Twitter at least. Let's see here. I want to sing the song YMCA. Is that a good celebratory song? Here you go. That's for you guys. I know there's certain people who don't like Twitter, which is fair. So I'm gonna post it wherever I can. Also post it to Threads if you prefer Threads. Let's see here. Link. Links. Sorry. Threads is connected to Instagram, so if you use Instagram, that's where it makes sense to connect to that. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cough. I'm sorry. That's fair. I know people don't like those two things, like I said. But you giving me a view on those two platforms actually does help me too. Simply looking at those posts helps me somehow in the algorithm for both. Because the more people see it, the more it gets spread around, I believe. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I think that's how that works. It's the same as, I think it's the same as YouTube, the same rules, the same as Twitch as well. So. And art portraits. Sketch. I believe Artfol is getting a major update in October. That's more of Artfol is more of like a Instagram specifically for artists. Done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, 100 already. Can you believe it? We all did it. This was your efforts as well. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Oh boy. You know, maybe I should like go out today. I wasn't planning on doing this at all, but I think I want to go out and get a slice of cake for myself. And probably post a picture of that on Twitter as well. But I don't know what type of cake I'll be getting. But tomorrow I will be making an official celebration stream for my 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'll be drawing a little bunny right there on the screen, eating some cake. Is there a weather update? Oh, for me, it's still cloudy today. I'm sorry, it's still cloudy right now, but the sun is officially out. It might rain later tonight, I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't really care. Rain will not bother me today at all. I'm just too happy to be let down at all by anything. Anyway, it is officially 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Which means it's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for bringing me to 100 subscribers. I cannot thank you enough. It's been a long journey. Oh my goodness, thank you for the $10. Thank you for so much. Thank you so much. Once you're done, thank you for so much, Rory Pupper, for the $10. Oh, my face hurts from smiling so much. Hopefully Twitch can catch up. Well, considering I want to make Twitch my gaming channel officially, anyone on YouTube can watch me game there, so that could be its own benefit, but hopefully, yeah, Twitch can catch up on its own, but I'm not holding my breath at all. Twitch will grow however it'll Twitch. Oh gosh, Jeff the Killer, oh my gosh. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. I will see you again tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Until then, take care and farewell. Oh my gosh, another tip! Okay, I have to go. I have to go.